Hi, my name is Sania Green Reynolds, and I am a teacher of English. And pretty much, I have been teaching English for the past 10 years or so post training. And over the past 2.5 weeks, believe it or not, I have not been able to have a good night's rest. Why is this so? Um, Pretty much is this simple. I have been burdened. Like there's this space in my heart. I have been burdened with this heavy load of just, finding a way to go over to Africa to at least volunteer myself to do some teaching and to impact the lives of young kids and their families. Now, this is very difficult for me in a sense. And I say in a sense because I've always had this desire to do voluntary work in my country and in other countries around the world. Of course, I'm from Jamaica, and many people out there will look and they'll say that, but there are kids in Jamaica who need help. And yes, they're right. There are kids in Jamaica who need help. And it is my intention to work on that as well. But in the meantime, this is where I hear, my spirit calling me to. This is where I didn't know much about Tanzania, but after this, kept happening to me over and over, and I started doing some research, I cried. I really cried. And I stopped questioning and I've stopped even thinking about how it is that I'm putting myself in a vulnerable position by even doing this, by even setting up a fundraising campaign because, I'm like, oh, but I'm not even a student. I'm a teacher. And to be going out there and asking for funds to do this trip, people will judge me and stuff like that. And I got to that place where I really had to just stop myself and remind myself that, hey, you're the one who go out there and you coach people and you tell them to let go of your fear and you tell them to go do what it is that your heart is telling you to do. And here you are, sabotaging yourself, doubting yourself, trying to question what the Spirit is calling you to do. Come on, girl. So I really literally had to slap myself on the butt and uphead. And here I am right now, sitting in my kitchen, not worrying about the fact that, hey, I should be planning back to school for my kids. Because yes, my husband and I, we have 4 kids together. Hey, I should be, putting all my resources into doing my knee surgery. Or, hey, there are several other little bits and pieces. You have student loans you're paying and stuff like that. I'm not worried about that right now. I am just very dedicated. I am very focused on answering this call to going over to Tanzania, not on a holiday, just to go over there and to sincerely put my all into that which God has instructed me to do. As I said before, it wasn't like I was really thinking about this or Tanzania in particular, but the passion and the drive, I don't know, there's so many things that just overcame me, and it's like I really can't sleep at nights. And now that I am at this place where I'm even setting up this fundraiser right now to at least try and raise some of the money that I'll need, I feel so much better. I feel like I've already shed 60 or so pounds out of the 100 weight that I was carrying. So I'm at this place now where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do this. and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it, and it's going to work because my heart is in a good place. I'm listening to the call. I'm actually, obeying that voice. And I'm gonna go, I'm gonna serve, and I'm gonna do so selflessly. So y'all, I'm asking you for your support. I'm asking you that y'all work with me. Let us raise this $2,900 over the next few days. I don't have a lot of time. I need to try and book the flight before it gets ridiculously high. I also need to get my shots. I need to make sure that I do my travel insurance. I need to ensure that I sort out my work permit and my visa. I also have to go shopping. I'm not even gonna be like traveling with a whole lot of things for myself, because I need to make sure that that luggage space that I have, it's to get some teaching materials to go over there, leave with the kids, use them, leave them with the kids, leave some games to promote critical thinking and problem solving and stuff like that. It's just that I want to make sure that I do this and I do it right. And at the end of the day, I can possibly come back and get some sleep so that I can be ready for back to school for the next academic year. So, I mean, this is not a fancy video or anything, guys. I don't even have those skills, but I do have a passion for what I do. I do have a passion for teaching. And over the past 6 months, I've had several interactions with, people from different examining board, or people, just coming in and observing my teaching. And I'm not being cocky or anything like that, but basically the feedback has been very consistent. I am good at what I do, and I am growing still. And I just want to take this along with me, and I just want to go over to Tanzania in Russia, and I want to impact the lives of these students. I also do empowerment and transformation coaching. So I'm going to be working overtime, probably when some of my colleagues, other volunteers, they're sleeping. I'll probably be somewhere doing some empowerment, doing some transformation coaching. Because as a woman myself, I have had to overcome a lot of difficulties to get to where I am today. So it's very important that I put some of that in there as well, to ensure that my interaction with these girls, with these little boys, with their families, will be worth it in the end. So I'm calling you guys, I'm calling you all on board. Come on, help me do this. Let's do this. And let's do it from our heart. I mean, let's ensure that we at least change the life of one child in doing so. I really do appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I'm looking forward to us doing great things together. Thank you so very much. Bye-bye.